As you may have heard, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis introduced a plan to reopen Florida with Phase 1 beginning Monday, May 4th. We invite you to take some time in these days ahead to pray for this transition. Here are some areas that you may choose to focus on. Pray for protection. Pray for the safety and protection of those that will or will continue working and serving. Pray for peace, for God's peace to overshadow any fear or any anxious thought. Pray for each other. During this time, I have found that God has brought certain people to mind at certain times. When that happens, I have stopped and prayed for them. I invite you to do the same. Don't stop praying for one another. Our 6-year-old daughter, Emma, recently shared the thought that God can't get sick. And I believe that God's not in quarantine. He's not sitting this out. So pray. God is listening. God is active. God is working. As we started these vlogs several weeks ago, it was 1 Thessalonians 5:16 through 18 that came to mind, and it comes to mind now. Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus.
Something else that is actually very meaningful and helps pass the time well during this social distancing is by simply writing a card or a letter to someone. When I was sick a couple weeks ago, I got some get well cards, and they just meant the world to me. Dolene, Rain Carolyn Ellis, and Joyce Musgrove just sent get well cards, and it meant so much to me. If you want to go over the top, you might try to do something like Michael McBride did, and he made an entire banner. You don't need to go to that extreme, but leave it to Mike, who loves to exceed far beyond most expectations. But if you just take a little bit of time, write a letter, write a card, write a note to somebody and send it off, that's something that you can still do, believe it or not, in the social distancing. Thank you for being patient. We know that things are getting tough, but we are in this together.